high school is the same where you can't back out. I know like Minnesota, like if we just back out of bounds, boom, it's a stalling foul, right? So I use this irene that you crowd to the edge, and then we have what we call a circle to it. And basically that's all I'm going to do is post my hand to the ground, and my body now, this becomes my pivot point, so I can circle, and I'm going to try to get my knee behind his leg. So, especially when I use this like position right here, he can't go out of bounds, so he hunkers down like a little bit, or he'll try to overhook throw. A lot of times they'll try to do that, right? So I feel that overhook coming a little bit. I post, I circle, and I'm going to try to get my knee, right? I'm going to try to, as this hand posts, I'm going to try to just get in here. I'm just trying to get my knee behind this leg, and we get stuck in this position a lot, right? Where they're whizzing real hard, and so when I step behind, I need to get this leg up. As soon as this leg gets shelved on me, it's a lot easier for me to stand, and now I can run partner. All right? So as they partner, you're gonna try to overhook, right? So Chase is underhooking me. I'm gonna try to stay here, yeah. I'm gonna try to stay there, and instead of trying to fight that overhook position, I'm just gonna post, and I'm gonna circle right behind. See how this knee comes around behind here? And then this arm comes over the top now. If they keep that whizzer, which they will, right? I just gotta stand up, and now I can run out. Underhook, turn, right? And I'm trying to press to the edge, and as I feel him try to overhook, throw, or do whatever, I just step my knee right behind this foot. All right, now from here though, it's not done. I gotta stay open chest. If I allow him to whizzer me down, now I'm stuck down here, and this is a harder position. I get stalemated a lot from here. So right away, open chest, get this leg up shelved. Now I can work. One more time. A little bit more real. Step around behind it. Okay, so it's not a throw by. Focus on just posting hand, and this leg is going to, knee's going to step behind the foot. Slow. Now when he tries to circle out, he can't because my knee's there. Throw your hand over the top, shelf this leg, open your chest up. Okay, go play that, go. Everything's going to be the same. I'm just going to release. I'm going to release this shot, and I'm going to get to my single leg. When I get to this, I want two arms to the leg. Now we can finish, right? Obviously, if I can squeeze this leg and drive up, I got a better chances than staying down, trying to run. I'm all about it, but nowadays, there's so many scramble rules. So the faster I can get in the air and get this leg up, less things for him to do, right? So, here we are again. Cool. Underhook, inside tie. Post. One corner down. Doesn't have to be complicated with it. Only thing I want you to understand is when I pull, I'm not doing this. I'm not going like this and trying to carry right now. When he sprawls on me, I can't hang on to that with just one arm. This leg will beat me. I have a fighting chance. Two arms right behind his knee, and I'm going to pull it in. I might run corner. It just depends on where you're at. I tend to run corner a little bit more because I'm longer, right? Short, stockier people, they're going to hit and they're going to drive up. Don't care if both arms are getting to that leg, right? Underhook, elbow up, little pull, little back step, and I'm pulling. Especially with lefts, right? So if I get underhooked with his right leg, he's got a right leg lead, I'm going to pull underneath and I'm going to get to this hip because that one was forward. He's a lefty. I'm trying to get heavy on it. I'll take this leg because it was right in front of me. Right? Instead of chasing the back leg, take the one to the front. Not saying I can't pull. Give me a right leg lead. I can still pull and get that leg too. Right? All I'm trying to do is underhook, elbow up, pull it in you a little bit. Some of them, I saw a little bit of this. When we're so far away, pull. Shrug, pull. Now it's close. Down. Up. Finish corner. Not worry about the finish. I want you to get that shot. Yeah.
Where's your hair at? Position?
Yeah, so I don't want, I had to correct a couple, I don't want this. I want almost like his head is in my shoulder. I've almost got my ear on his head right here. Right? Now I can come here. Here, pull. Right? Stay here too. This arm is tied up a little bit. So when I'm ready, I make the adjustment to here. All right? Under up. Full single, go. Can come out and fake and snap and you can rip a lot of power out. You have to try to slow him down. So I'm going to come out and I'm going to try to get to this position, right? It's what we call the weak side. So it's head position, underhook position, okay? But we get clamped in here a little bit. So the first one we're going to do is just a fake and snap. Now the fake has to be a change of speed, right? I can't just kind of get out here and move a whole lot and not react. I'm going to kind of stop, relax, and then my shoulder is going to do one of these so that he reacts just enough so that I can snap him, right? I get into here and I got to clear this a little bit. He thinks I'm going to come with a shot, so I hang out and then I just change speeds. And now I pull. And now I can run. Right? It's going to be very quick. But I got to pause for a second and then it's quick. I got control. What I don't want to do is get in here where this arm gets out. I have to release it. Now I can run. Okay. Fakes are about to change direction. Relax, and then I'm quick, but I need to kind of get my level changed now. This doesn't do anything if I'm like, but when I actually change, now everything changes. All right, I actually change level. If I was from space, I tell people we have to fake with our body. I have to get my head down underneath it. I can't just fake here. My head has to beat his chin. As soon as my head beats his chin, he's in a panic mode because he's lost position. But if I stay forehead to forehead and try to fake, it doesn't react. We got to get underneath his chin. Same with this. I'm going to get under, and now I pull with my underhook. Right? So Chase does this to me. Underhook, he fakes, and now I run. I go down, he runs. Right? But he's got to get here. Underhook, lock it out, then you got to free his hand a little bit. Let him think that you're coming. And then he fakes, I bite, and then it's the underhook hand that pulls. And then he can run. All right? Underhook, fake, and then this pulls. Watch this. Pull. Now I can run. All right? Lefty underhook, bury head in there, but create space, relax, and make sure we're changing speeds. All right? To that fake. Partner, I gotta do this. And then he should be able to pull. All right, go. Not much better. I'm going to bend all the way down. But I can't just bend right here because I need to get close enough to that leg. So I crow hop. This foot's going to jump in, and now I'm going to bend. So again, underhook, and I want his head buried in this position. Now I can get underneath here too, which is another position is where we actually like to hip toss a lot from. All right? And we'll get to even the position from it a little bit. We're just going to kind of drill a few takedowns from here, right? So head in the armpit, elbows up, I crow hop in, right? So this foot kind of steps outside, this one's going to come right to it, and I bend in half. This leg's going to come up, it's going to basically kick you right between the legs, right? Crow hop. My body is going right where there's no space right here. So I kind of step to the outside, and I crow hop in. Now, I gotta disappear. Out of the way. My body has to bend. I can bend all the way down. All right? So, technique. Just get in here. Position's normal. Small little outside step. This foot's got to come to it, and that foot just kind of goes up in the air. And as I bend, this arm releases from head or inside, doesn't matter, and goes to that leg. foot comes in. The problem people have is they do this. They go like this. Right? I never bent. I am bending. I'm bending all the way down. All right? We used to do a cartwheel with it. We make them get set right here. That's how we train them to bend. All right? So your body gets the idea to get down, so we're using our obliques to throw by. Okay? Try it out, we'll clean it up. Go. I never had a chance to beat it. So that's all I do is I swing my elbow inside and now I can get it up. Reverse grip, elbow. Imagine you're trying to like throw an elbow punch. You can't really punch. Elbow comes in, now I'm up, okay? Now what's going to happen here is I'm going to use just an Iranian to get back into position. Because he's going to get heavy. Let's just say his head stays here, but he gets heavy on it. He's trying to get heavy on that arm. Where it's like, I don't really have it much. So that's all I'm going to do is go righty. I'm going to switch to an Iranian to turn and crowd. Now, as I crowd, he's going to scoot away because that's all he has. But I'm close. Now I'm going to switch back to a righty, and now I have any of those that I can do. Right? So I use the Iranian. There's some scores that we can do from there, but a lot of times I come here and I don't have it. I'm going to switch to Iranian, or I'm going to crowd, and then I'm going to come right back to a right leg lead because that's where a lot of us like to score. He gets heavy on it. I don't have it. I switch to Iranian to crowd the position. Now I come back. There's my elbow. It gets heavy on it, right? Switch to Iranian, crowd. Look, I'm crowding my hip into him. Now I switch. Where's my single? Right? Maybe I go through a line. Whichever one you want. Play with all of them. Here, right? I start to lose it. Get me back on it. I don't have a lot for you. I turn. Iranian, watch my shoulder shrug. Now I'm good. Now I come back to my right leg lead. Now I throw by. So I'm using the Iranian position. Normal, Iranian, turn, crowd. And then right before I go, I'm going to step right back to my lead leg right. Now I hit any of those three. Otherwise what happens a lot is we get a lot. And we work on it a lot. Underhook, he gets heavy on it. When I get here, and he's heavy and his hips are away. It's like, if I try to shoot, his head's not away. Like I can't. Everything's down. So I turn and I get to here. Now he has to make an adjustment. And now I'm in. He doesn't make the adjustment. When I go here, I'll take my Iranian throw by all day. Pete tries to stay right here. That's easy. I just shrug and it's gone. They won't. They'll circle out. When I get to here, he's going to try to circle out. Oh, thank you. Okay, so start normal. Partner, back and heavy on it. And now I'm going to switch, left leg lead, turn hip, crowd. My partner, if he doesn't do anything, take a throw by. It's already there, take it. As he circles away, step, pull and go. Got it? A lot going on. Very technical. All right, so partner, you have a job to do. First things first, when it gets under, you're going to do what most people are going to do. They're going to get their butt back, and they're going to try to clamp on that arm. And they're going to try to get away from you. All right? That makes my normal underhook hard. Start with this. I got to find a way to get to here, but I have to actually drop my level down. It's hard to do with just this. When I step flatly and drop down, elbows already up. Right here, trying to jack it up hard. I step lefty, elbow comes up. Automatically. Now I crowd the position. As they circle away, I switch back to a righty and fire. Got it? Let's go. In my underhook, that would be almost like big trouble. That'd be him walking right into a hip toss, right? So for him, he's always going to circle away. That's what he's going to do. And I need to read that, right? So when I turn right here, I'm cutting that distance off, right? Now I can get closer, and now I can throw by. Very easy. I don't barely even do anything. This time just has to be shrugged, and it's going to throw over, right? So I'm here at righty. I switch to a lefty. Again, look at me turn. I have to get lower. I have to get lower to get my elbow up. If I stand tall like this, it's like, for me to get my elbow up, what am I going to do? Be up like this. So for me to get my elbow up, instead of focusing on so much of the elbow, focus on the rest of your body going down. Right? Elbow's in bad position right now. This is bad. So I'm going to step and I'm going to go low. Look where my elbow is now. Now I crowd. Crowd. Now I take it. Bad position, right? Bad position. I'm up. I'm crowding. Hip down. Throw to the body. Anybody can get here. But if I just stay here, I don't got anything. Body's got to change. Elbows up. And I'm good. Okay? Here. Elbows up. So like basically my arm doesn't move. My whole body does. Take it slow and now I can crowd in. Now take that throw box right there. You don't switch your feet. Everything's right here, so I just throw. Like Jack Source throw by almost. Almost just this, up and over. Take it. All right, go. All I gotta do is pivot my foot, and now I'm gonna crowd underneath. When I get to here, he might be trying to get away from me, I turn. See how I can actually turn on and get my hip closer. Versus right here, sometimes if he'll get away from me, that's a long ways away. I don't have a lot of power. So I switch to an Iranian, and now I can turn, and now I can press. Now wherever he wants to, if he tries to get away from me, I can hold this. Now I can throw. Okay? So the only difference, we're gonna do the exact same thing. Normal underhook, fine, elbow up, Iranian. Left leg lead, turn, and crowd your hip underneath a little bit. So circling a little bit. Pressing and circling. Normal. Okay? Normal. Switch. Iranian. Crowd. Crowd. The whole idea with the Iranian is for me to get my body underneath this arm so he can't get heavy on it. He can't get away from me because my body's okay? That's the idea. So everything's the same, but a lot of us are just staying straight. Right now, pivot your foot and crowd. Crowd your hip. Okay, here we go, same thing. This hand is going to pull, but I'm going to slide all the way over here, so this foot has to travel. This foot, my back foot travels, my right foot is a knee replaced with my foot, and this arm has to pass. And I'm going to drop right into a double, but it's a cutback double, right? And the one thing I like about this is it's a very hard position to scramble from. All right? So lat pull, pass. This foot has to step. This one does a knee replace. So the tricky part with this is I have one, the hardest one. We will do like 3 of them right, but then we'll forget to travel, and we'll forget to pull, or we'll forget something. But if we pull, it's going to put all the weight on this knee. I drop right to his knee where I can kind of buckle it right into here. Now it's an easy position. His arm gets trapped into here, so it's hard to fight. It's hard to fight when your weight's here, guy's driving into you, and this arm is passed. So underhook, inside tie. As I lat pull, this is going to pass, right? So I lat pull first, that's going to happen first, and then my side step and my pass is going to happen second, and then the last thing is going to be that knee raise. But they're all going to come pretty quick, okay? So underhook, inside tie, let's say his head's right here, elbows up. If my elbow's down, I did have this question. If my elbow's down, here comes fireman's carry, right? I'm in trouble. We see that a lot when our youth are first starting to learn how to underhook, and they don't understand it yet. Your elbow is down, you've lost it. If my elbow is up, and he tries to fireman's me, it doesn't work. Especially if I turn my hip. Like if I'm here and he goes for it, he'll fall right to his back. They won't even go for it because they can't. Like the fireman's only works when I get this arm bit. But when this is up like this and I can't get my arm down, it doesn't work, right? So, very important. Especially when we're just getting into it. Elbow up, inside tie. Pull, slide pass. Now I'm in. I'm going to do it a few more times here just so you can see the connection of it. Elbow up. And what's beauty is it, because of the pass, right? A lot of times I'll start this whole process here, and when I go, I use the momentum to pass off. Like I might do like this. When I'm ready, this arm swings off the head so that I can actually pass that arm. But for learning's sake, we're just going to be right in here. Pass. This arm has to cut down to that elbow to beat it. If I just try to push here, it doesn't work. Hand has to release, go palm out, so that I can release that position. Okay? It's tricky. Don't get frustrated. Lat pull. But I have to travel and get to that knee first. Pull, drop. Pull, drop. But I gotta slide a little bit. My body has to slide just a little bit. So don't be surprised if we have to clean this up a little bit. Alright, go. This arm, the more it goes up, watch what happens to my elbow. As soon as my arm goes up, elbow goes down. And that's what we don't want. Alright? Elbow stays up, pressure. All I'm going to do is back step. My inside tie hand is going to pull over. I'm just going to pull to a double. Right? Two things. I've already beat his arm with my right arm under. So that arm is irrelevant. This one I'm throwing over the top of me. So now I don't have that arm there either. So I'm underneath both, plus he's falling over. Anytime he's falling over me, he doesn't have the power to six. He can't sprawl. If I shoot from right here, he sprawls. I don't get in. So my job, underhook, I'm throwing with both of these. To do that, I back step, and I got a level change and I throw over. It's not complicated. Okay? You can get to it however you want, because we're going to spend some time with that later. But just get in right here. I'm shrugged, right? I'm not down like this. I'm always shrugged. Always strong right here where his head has a hard time trying to dip underneath. Now back step, both arms pull. Right, he's finished. He can't sprawl, it's hard for him. When I throw him over, his body does this, and we're in game on this. Very simple. All right? Elbow up, right leg in the middle, inside tie, they pull. Come in. Right? Those of you guys that are working on your leg turns, get to them. Every time I shoot here, anytime I shoot doubles and high crotches, right? Anytime. I should always be trying to split. You don't have to spend time with it, just get in the habit of splitting the pinch. Okay? Right arm underhook, inside tie, back step. I want to hear the count. Alright? Go. Shoulder right here. This is what pulls that 2-on-1 off. We see this a lot, and now he's going to put his hand in my face, and it's like I don't have anything. I'm way too extended, so I got to clear it and come back with it. Okay? So I don't want to pull away. I actually want to keep my eyes on his shoulder. So I'm looking at his shoulder right here. I'm looking at his shoulder, and now I can clear this off. Now, once I get here, he's not going to like it, so he's going to circle out of it. As he circles out, I just let him circle, and I fall right in my underhook the other side. Only thing I'm going to do different with this arm is I'm going to keep it passed. I have it right here, right? And as he takes his head in and tries to square up on me, which he's going to do, I'm going to keep this arm passed. Now, he can't stop my double right. Because there's no arm there. Right? So anytime they collar tie, 2-on-1, switch it, let him circle out of it. And now I have underhook, but I have this arm passed. Right? Very easy. If I want to snap him from here, I can, because he has nothing to hang on to. I can take go behind, right? Or, as he circles out, I just pass. I just do kind of the same thing. I don't have to be as technical with it because it's already passed. So this hand just does a pull, this pushes. And I run right through it. All right? So all these Penn Staters that come out and collar tie, shrug, look at that shoulder, circle it off. Again, back leg flies. Back leg flies. All right? Just 2-on-1. Take it simple. You can even start with a 2-on-1. Younger things. Start 2-on-1. Partners in a circle. As he circles, keep it passed. Now it's very hard for him to stop anything. He only has one arm. His head's in the way. I'll just snap it down. His head's kind of up a little bit. I'll pass. pass. Okay, so lefty 2-on-1, let him circle out of it, then I dig underhook. Just keep this arm passed. Got it? Let's go. Right, so we're just gonna start with a 2-on-1. I'll clean out how to get through a little better with a small little drag, but for right now, it's like you're carrying a bundle of firewood, right? I'm basically right here. Okay, now what's gonna happen is he's gonna get head position, and they're gonna start to circle away, right? So as he starts to circle away, the first thing I gotta do is I gotta change my bottom grip. So I'm gonna start from here, and as I feel him start to circle away, my bottom hand is gonna grab the top of it. Because that's a lot easier for me than as he circles away, he's creating space, and then the same thing's gonna happen. So I get to here, he gets head position, he starts circling away. I switch grip. Right now, as he circles away, I just let him circle away, and he falls right into the same position. And now, I'm right back to it. Okay, so I start 2-on-1, and these guys, what they do, they bury head and get the hips wet. Switch the grip from here to here. Now start 2-on-1. So when we start rushing 2-on-1, basically, again, right side, top hand is the most important. That's my strong hand. So again, what we see a lot is it's a far hip. So people are like, it's really hard to get to the far hip. They don't want to have to work to get that position. And I'll touch on it again a little bit when we bring it in next. All right? So what we see is people, they cheat. And they only go lefty 2-on-1. Because he's a right leg lead, so this is easier to get hip to hip. Everybody wants to do lefty 2-on-1, even though it makes the finish harder because it's not your strong side. It's not my right side. It's not my strong side under. So I want everybody to make sure you're attacking his left arm with it. He's going to bury head. As they circle away, my hand switches. Then just let him circle away from you. Say thank you. Now I'm coming right here. As soon as I come across, elbow up, shoulder shrug. And I was talking to one of the coaches, he was mentioning too about using your elbow to get this arm up as well. Right? Now I'm good. Now he's in trouble right here. I'm hip to hip. I have the position. Okay? So one more time. We start 2-on-1. What's my partner got to do? He's going to bury head, and he's going to circle away. Okay? Switch the grip. Now just let him circle away, and he'll fall right into it. Now I'm into my position. He tries to throw, we circle to it. If he does it, I take the throw line. Okay? Start 2-on-1, grip switch, and then let him circle, let him travel. Instead of trying to like finagle my arm out of the way, as soon as I get grip, wrist, let him circle away. He'll actually circle right out. And then I just got to crop the position. Make sense? So it's basically the same thing we did. I'm just doing it from a Russian, and I switch this tie, and I let him circle. So he thinks that he's circling out of my 2-on-1, but really he's circling right into my system. All right, go. And a shuffle. I'm not kidding anywhere. He's going to circle just as fast as I am, and we're going to keep space here. So the key, we talked about it last year. The key is my back leg, right? It has to swing. This front one becomes my pivot point. Again, when I pivot, I can actually circle faster than somebody trying to just shuffle. At the same time, I'm going to do reverse grab. I'm going to arm drag this arm just a little bit, right? Because we get into here right a lot, right? So I'm going to arm drag so that I can hold this. Now my back leg is going to swing around, and now I have a little bit of this corner right here, right? Key to 2-on-1 is about getting hip to hip. Right now I can key lock, now I can do what I want, now I can run positions down. I get to this, everything changes, okay? So let's just work on getting to it correct. Inside tie, right? When I was growing up, we call it a monkey grip. And it's just, you didn't use your thumb at all. And I think that's important because I see a lot of people grab here and I don't want you to grab here. I want that arm all the way over the top. Monkeys don't have thumbs to grab, it's all fingers. So when they swing, they grab with their wrist, just like you would a monkey bar. Inside tie, reverse grip. I drag. At the same time, this back leg is going to circle. It's going to swing. Now I'm all the way to here. Now he's nervous. Now he gets head position and he circles away from me. I switch the grips. I come in and I run it down that way. So I'm doing two moves, but make it clean. Here, drag, circle. Oh yeah. Run right through it. Inside high reverse grip. Watch the drag swing step. Swing, swing. In the meat, I feel him circling. I feel him circling. He circles himself right into it. So inside high reverse grip, drag, swing. Swing to get tight. Right? I'm leaning on this leg. He's going to start circling out. Switch your grip. Underhook comes in. Go by. Got it? We're doing a lot here. A lot of work to get to that one position, but once we get to it in a solid position, easy takedown. All right, go. Right here, this is normal, right? Normal position. Only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to step to the left and I'm going to start circling to here. And as he reaches up for my body, up here, I'll carry this, I'll reach that underhook. Now then I win. He didn't reach up enough. Like I'm going to snap him, they're going to bite on it, right? So when I go in here, he's going to bite on it, and now I'm elbow up, right? Everything else applies. Everything's easy, right? Anything you want to do from there is pretty easy. So partner, if I go here and he snaps down, right? I'm going to take that front head. I'll take front head all day long. I'll take a position where he's carrying my weight, all right? So if Chase does this to me, he's got me, baseball grip, this left, nope, this hand's gonna come to my head, and you're gonna circle hard that way. I'm gonna reach right to there. And now you're gonna walk right into it, and you'll have it. It's just what they're gonna naturally do. Now I got it, all right? And we'll work on a couple other things after this, one being a cut back, right? So we're gonna get to a few positions where a cut back is really nice, and don't do this. There's so many scrambling. Like I watched NCAA's this year. It was like, unless you did a perfect shot that had like double ankles, like in the finals, like puts were like up in the air and they couldn't finish. People were doing the splits. People were getting out of anything. You did not get to like two legs and get them together. They were finding a way to scramble out. Okay, so we'll touch on that next. Right now, opposite side baseball grip. Your left hand is going to come to the head and you're going to circle to the left. And I'm basically backpedaling in a slow motion. I'm backpedaling. I'm just waiting for him to reach. As soon as he reaches, I take my underhook. Now you can do whatever you want from here. Throw by is easy because it's already up right. Just take that easy. Just shrug. Shrug and take it. Okay? Club. Circle, travel, travel, travel. Travel. And take it. All right, go. Always down, you just don't have the same power, right? And then it'll be down and the arm gets all cut up. So a couple things that we can do to get into this position. The one is just a half shot in. Okay, now when I do a half shot, I have to keep my head up. Right? If I end up taking a shot, so a lot of times we'll do inside reverse grip, right? Because my arm can already get in and I don't have to worry about him blocking. It's the beauty of reverse grip, right? If I go head down shot, he'll sprawl, and now I can't recover from here. So I don't want my head to go. So I'm going to take my forehead and I'm going to shoot it right into his shoulder, right? So it's going to be more of this type of position right here. Now he can't sprawl, and now I drive up right away. And a lot of times my shoulder's going to be underneath his chin, right? Which is great because now he can't do anything, right? He can't fire his knee, he can't do anything. I'm just usually in my right leg lead, so normally we rip again right away. So this would be as I drive up, I pull. That'll be where I double, or I'll come up to a single. So again, I get into this position, I shot, and I come up. And now I'm back underneath. Or maybe you want to go single where I'll get into this position, I shot, up, now I release to my single position. The key is head, it stays right here. A lot of times we'll get head position, then I'll just take a shot and now I'm up, right? I don't have to shoot from out here. Boom, I walk in, head position, shot, and now I'm up. Now I'm right in position, all right? A lot of the time those can be our right leg normal. And a lot of times it's more of a power shot, right? Not that I still can't rip my throw right from there, but we have the best success when we go almost low, high, low again, right? So you're going to pop up, you're going to go double, or you're going to pop up and you're going to rip right to a single right away. So stay relaxed, keep your head right here, and it's like a pound, like a knee pound. Now, all right, so head to shoulder, knee pound. When I'm up, when I'm driving up, I'm trying to get elbow in the air. Now I'll fire again right away. Okay, try it go. My left arm is going to hold this arm up. So when I get to here, I'm going to hold this arm up, right? So this is the key with this baseball grip. As I come inside, look where I'm holding this arm. So now if he wants to get down on it, he tries to get heavy on my arm, he can't, because I'm holding it. Now the second I let go of that, he can now get heavy on it. Right? Does that make sense? So we're going to come into this baseball grip. This arm swings in. When it comes in, I can't hold it down. This arm has to come up to my armpit. Basically, you're holding his arm up like this, so it's hard for him to get down. A lot of times from this, as soon as I punch, I turn right into tri-rated. So I get baseball grip, I'm up, I'm already turned. Look where I'm at. I haven't even let go of this arm yet, but he can't get his arm down right now. So now when I'm ready, I'll just run right through the position. All right, he has no way. The only way he stops underhook is if he can get heavy on my underhook arm. Right? Baseball grip. Arm comes in. As it comes in, I'm up. Not necessarily with this one, it's this arm up. Take it. Take all of my positions I want from there. All right, it's real nice. Okay, and it's real easy to finish because when I get up, I'm here. Problem I see a lot. People do it right, and then they go here and then they let go of it. And now look where I'm at. Now it's hard. There's a hard underhook to score. Now you guys know how to go here again, but most people don't. Okay, so baseball grab. As I swing under, hold it up. Hold it up, hold it up, and then as soon as you let go of it, you better be ready. I'll swing the inside position, but I'm not waiting around. Just like here. I'm down. Hold the position down. All right? Excellent way to get to it. And then we're going to get to it. We're going to do the same thing after this from a Russian to one more. Same idea. All right?